Guys, today we have a lot of things to talk about. There is actually something that is making a lot of people fearful in the market right now. The reason why we actually are seeing a little bit of a downtrend for Bitcoin right now. We've gone down during the last 12 hours. We've actually gone down by 2.5%. Is this going to continue or not? I'm going to show you this crazy fractal showing us what the next major Bitcoin move may be. So guys, if you're involved in the crypto space, if you're holding any crypto, you will want to watch this video. Welcome back everybody, my name is Chris. I'm bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. Let's get straight into it. So what we can see here, guys, for Bitcoin is that we did have an impulsive move yesterday. The final push, the bulls really wanted us to try to break through these levels. We broke through the first one, 27,200. We broke through the second one, 27,379. However, after that, the bears started to push down the Bitcoin price and we got that rejection. Now, this is interesting on a couple of different levels. This is making it very interesting on the longer term charts, but also it's very interesting for everyone who are following my trading strategies here. And yes, guys, I have added 2 new bots. If you watched my video yesterday, you know about this, but I will get into it a little bit later on in this video. But first, I want to show you the wedge here. So this is a wedge on the daily time frame, and this is what I've been showing you here recently. So if I flip on the moving averages, you know that this purple line on the daily time frame has been holding up the Bitcoin price very well previously. Yes, we did go down here. We went down to the bottom of the support level of this wedge here. And then from that point, massive pump up to the resistance level of this wedge. So you can see how this is working out. And then we got support a couple of times here, actually on the dollar, on the day here. And right now, we are actually below it. And I was talking about this a couple of days ago, how it was only a matter of time until we either broke the purple line to the downside or we broke the big resistance downward sloping yellow line here from the wedge, as well as the 50-day moving average, which is this orange moving average. So right now you can see that we are breaking down from this purple line. However, remember, this is a daily time frame, meaning we still have some time left, and this can, this could rally back up above the purple line and close above it. So this is something we have to be aware of. Until this closes, we haven't broken down from this purple line, although yes, we are below it right now. So of course, if we close the candle like this, then it is looking a little bit likely that we could come down to about $26,000, which is the bottom of this wedge. So you know that I talked about yesterday my next trades, and yes, I have added a new trade, which is right above the bold orange line here at 26,400. So I added that that buy-in level just right above the previous swing low here. So about, I think I added it at 26,500 and let me see here. 26,557. So this is my next order I am going to get into. Not too big, but at least this is what I am about to do. Should we have that drop down, then that order is going to be filled. And as always, guys, I always tell you about my trades before I do them, and you will be able to see if I get wrecked or not. Okay, so apart from that, the traditional markets have opened up. And yes, they did see a little bit of a pullback, and I will talk about a little bit about why that may be. But a little bit of a pullback here, but this is still looking very, very bullish, guys. After a massive impulsive move, we are seeing consolidation, sideways consolidation. This usually leads into another impulsive move up. And you know that I've been saying that I think it's only a matter of time until the traditional markets, they level out at some point. It's bound to happen. And at that point, Bitcoin is going to really catch the show here and start to go up. So I believe that we are going to see big pumps for Bitcoin sooner rather than later, guys. We will see if I will be correct on that or not. But yeah, this is what the charts are telling me. Of course, we need to pay attention to this 100-day moving average on the purple line here. We could see a drop down here, and this is why I have my orders ready. But I do believe that sooner rather than later, we are going to see some nice movements to the upside for Bitcoin. Apart from that, let's talk quickly about my trading strategies. So I have added 2 new bots, guys. These are short hedge bots. If you do not know what these mean, then make sure to watch my video from yesterday. I talk about this in depth. And as you know, whenever I enter into a new bot, I make a video, and as soon as I enter them, then I show that. So you're able to see it from the beginning until the end if I get wrecked or not. Now, already in one day, they are up just over 1%. So far, so good on these hedge bots. Again, watch my video from yesterday. It's actually at the top of the description. So make sure to check that out if you want to know more about why I added these and how they work and such. This is not, the purpose is not to equalize out the gains that you're seeing with the long bots. No, these are intended to work in conjunction. So basically, when you see a big pump, these ones are going to try to build a position, and they only build positions when you see big pumps, not on smaller pumps. And also, they try to be very active in shorting the market whenever you see big drops. So basically, you will be making, it's a good way to, if you get stressful whenever you have big unrealized profits and losses on these long bots, even though you are bullish, then these can work very, very well. And if I just flip on my test account, because I always try different things on my test account, so that I can present that to you once I have tested it out thoroughly. Of course, the settings for these bots have always been available on my trading document. Actually, not on that document, but if you go down to the description, you have the settings for all bots here, and they've been available for more than 1 month. But on my test account, you can see that these particular short bots are also up 20%, and also the long bots are also up. And yeah, you can see one of the short bots here on 20x leverage is up 60%. So yeah, they can, even if you have bots both going long and short, they can both be at big profits. So let's go back to the main account. So if you want to add these, then I do have the link in the description. You need an OKX account, so you can still claim up to $60,000 by signing up with this link right here, time limited bonuses. And then you can go down, you have the cycle bots, slow bots, fast bots, and now also my hedge bots. And yeah, make sure to watch my tutorial video from yesterday if you want to know more about this. And as always, this is not necessary to use. If you're bullish, you can skip it. However, I do think that they work pretty well together. And if not, you will be able to see that maybe these are going to go into big losses when you see a big pump in Bitcoin. We will see, guys. We will see. The main thing is that I'm showing everything so that you are able to learn something. As you know, the first batch of bots closed at big profits. Second batch of bots closed at big profits. Current batch of bots are currently at big profits. And some people were asking me yesterday, like, yes, you're trading with a lot of funds, so you're making a lot of profits here with these trading strategies. But remember, we started from $4,000, guys, $4,000. And I talked about these bots the moment I went in. Yes, we're having big profits, but we're taking that profit, adding it to the next bots and continuation. So if you look at the actual percentages, I mean, we're making 55, 30%, 41, 35 on this latest batch. And that is actually more than what we usually make here. So yes, we do have some outliers, 110% or 101%, but this was only with a small amount. So it was only a gain of $1,000. So with time, we have started to make even more profits, even in percentage terms. So just wanted to point that out. As always, I will just continue show you my journey here to go to $1 million. Now let's talk about this big fractal. So what you can see here is a tech dev chart, and you can see a downward sloping. This is actually on the monthly time frame. We're sloping down here, having that resistance. We're breaking out. We're making a swing high, making that consolidation, retesting that level, and then from this point, big pump. And look at where we are doing right now. Going down, having a swing high, making that support. And are we going to see a similar kind of pump here for Bitcoin? Well, this is definitely an interesting fractal. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. And finally, I want to talk about a bit of news that is scaring the market. So Saudi Arabia and the oil producers have actually cut 1 million barrels of oil per day starting in July. So they're making oil more scarce. Okay, they're making oil more scarce, which means that most things in society is going to get more expensive as the scarcity increases for oil. And that is something that is going to have an effect on inflation. And of course, inflation has an effect on the Fed rates and so on, and the economy. So this is why the market did not really like this. And yeah, they've been warning the shorters, the oil shorters, to watch out. So they want to make the oil prices higher. So this is definitely something that is interesting as well moving forward. Guys, that's what I got for you. Hope that you're enjoying this video, and I will see you in the next one.